Hi GenderqueerChat, it's Callie. It's Saturday night, and if you're wondering why I'm all poshed up, it's because I'm about to go out. Also, I'm not wearing my glasses. What do you think? Glasses or no? Usually I have to wear them, otherwise I sort of walk into things, but maybe without. No, I really can't pull that off. Anyway, so the topic this week is the notion of as there was in the recent Indian census, the first person was registered as being a member of a third gender, so male, female, and then a third gender, which I think is clearly some sort of breakthrough. And in fact, in Scotland, where I live, we're about to have our census. It's in about 2 weeks' time, I think, we're having our census. And if in that census I were to discover that there were, under the gender box, male, female, third gender, or as someone else suggested, I forget who it was it Chris? Suggested that there might be male, female, other would be a good kind of catch-all way to do it, then I would definitely tick the third box. But do I think that's the optimum way to do it? Really, no. In preparation for doing this, I went on to Genderform, which is a very cool website. If you don't already know about it, it's this huge list of gender boxes, and it says tick all or some or none that apply. So and it's divided into all different categories, and you can tick off your gender and all different things. And I find that every time I go on it, I find something new to think about. Maybe not something new that I identify as, but I find there's things I no longer tick that I used to tick, or all sorts of things. And so I really recommend it. Whether there should be a Genderform form attached to every application form for everything, it would be cool if it was on the census, but whether there should be one attached to everything, I don't know. I really think that a space, if you have to record someone's gender in a form, it would be great if you could just have gender and then a space for you to fill in what it is. And if you do identify as male, you could just write male. If you do identify as female, you could just write female. Or other, or whatever, continue on separate sheet if necessary. I think that, but I understand that people might identify more with one of if there were 3 options, people might identify more with one of the 3 options and a bit with another one, and then not at all with the third. I can understand why people would have reservations with it, but I think it's a really positive step that we could be thinking about including administratively people who don't come under, because it's a real drag having to tick there's just male or female, so you have to tick a box or just leave it blank and you tick. I have on an application form for something, it was a job, I think it was a job, and I didn't tick any of them. I didn't get the job in the end. I don't think it was because I didn't tick either male or female in my application form. Doubt they would have noticed. But that's my protest, because I don't like ticking the box that I don't feel that I identify with. I don't like ticking any box that I just don't feel like they also have ethnicity, and I would always tick and like if the only ethnicity if the only nationality, here's a good example, if the only nationalities they had on a form were English and French, there are millions of people, billions of people in the world who are neither English nor French, but if they only had 2 boxes, then I would probably grudgingly tick English because that's the closest to what I am. But I really don't think of myself as English, and I would be very offended and pissed off if someone described me as English or said your English answers this, which I'm not at all. I'm Scottish, but nor am I French, but I'm probably less likely to identify as French than to identify as English. Not that I identify as either. I think you understand my point. And that's why they have so many different options for nationality, and a list doesn't have to be exhaustive. You can always have other or fill in the blank, as they usually do for nationality or ethnicity, if you're not covered by any one of the options. So that's it really. I'm supposed to be meeting someone, so I could ramble on a bit more, but I think I've really covered what needs to be said. This has been really interesting, hearing everyone's views on this. If you couldn't tell, I'm wearing a dress, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, see you next week.